What's up guys, it's Hunter again from Precision Retrofits, and today we got the tailgate of a F250, F350, 2017 Super Duty. And we're going to be taking off this handle right here, and we're going to be taking off this plaque right here. Because we're going to be smoothing this handle and painting it white to match, and then we're going to be painting this white to match with some black letters as well. So it's not the easiest stuff to get off the truck. This is probably the most painful thing to get off the truck because it's just not easy. It's kind of unnerving to pull it off the truck, but I don't think there's many videos out there on it, so I just kind of want to show you how we get it off. Yeah, let's just start from there. So first thing you want to do, open your tailgate, and we already have it on, but you have this piece right here that normally sits right here with all these little screws. It's a T25 Torx screw. You have 8 of them. Unscrew all those, and then this piece should just come off. So once you got the piece pulled off and your screws out, next thing you want to do is, if you have the tailgate step, which if you got a platinum, you'll more than likely have it. You want to open it, and you can see in here there's 4 bolts for the tailgate handle. We're going to take that off first. There's one here, 2 in the middle, and 1 on the other side. And first thing you want to do is pull those out. It's a 10mm socket, so we'll go ahead and pull those out. These ones on the sides are kind of tricky to get to without the right socket. More. Like I said, you gotta kind of figure out how you can fit your socket in there the best. Alright, so now that we got both those out, or all 4 of those out, you can go ahead and shut the tailgate. You should be able to, you can look down here, and the tailgate's kind of released a little bit, so you should be able to pull it away from the top here. There's also a couple clips back here that I'll show you once you get it all the way out. This one right here, and then there's the same one on the other side. Once you get those bolts out though, you should be able to pull it out pretty easily. But then you have all these plugs that's plugged in. If you have the rear view camera, you have the light on the back side, you have the electronic tailgate, you gotta unplug all of these. And then there's clips too that hold it in. That we gotta pull off. And once you have all those off, you can go ahead, route your wires out, and you get your tailgate piece off. Like I said, we're gonna smooth this. We're gonna paint it white. We'll paint this black, the chrome piece, and we'll do that by taking off all these extra pieces on the back side, sanding it, priming it, painting it, all that stuff. So we'll go ahead, set that aside. and move on to the tailgate plaque. So once you get that tailgate piece off, you're ready to take the tailgate plaque out. You have two 11mm bolts, one on each side, and you'll want to go ahead and start by taking those off. Pull those out. And then we have all these clips right here. They're pretty much all over the plaque, but the ones that we can really only get to through this hole right here are the ones that are along the top side. So there's, I don't know, probably like 15 of them on the top side of the plaque that we gotta push out. And you wanna do that by grabbing a set of pliers, either something like this or maybe something a little bit bigger, and pinch. You'll pretty much just pinch this plastic piece so that you can pull the plaque out from the outside at the same time, so that you can get that that pin out. So we'll go ahead and do that. You just want to do your best to be able to get in here with your screwdriver, pinch the tabs, and get your other hand on the back side here and pull while you're at it, so you can get those tabs pulled all the way out. Got a couple more on this side. Alright, so like I said, once you have all those done, the tailgate plaque on this side should kind of look like that. And then you can probably go ahead and shut the tailgate, because you're done for the most part on the back side. And this is where the fun part comes in. So since there's pretty much the same exact tabs on the bottom side as it was on the top, and they go all the way across the bottom, but Ford was super smart and not allowing you to be able to reach down and grab those tabs. So what we have figured out, the main way to get it off is pretty much just by breaking those clips, and we have new clips that we replace them with, so it's like they were never broken. But like I said, this part kind of sketchy. Not the best way to, I would say, to do it, but honestly there's not a whole lot of other ways to do it that we have found. So what you want to do, pretty much just start by prying. You'll just want to pull away from the truck, and the tabs should break while you point them. So kind of like that. It hurt your fingers after a little while, but it's worth it. I got a couple left. See, the one thing too you don't really want to do is accidentally pop the top back in. That's what we did here. Not a huge deal, because we'll just go ahead and pop them back out once we got this one broke. So we have all the bottom ones broke. Now we just have to get this top one punch back out. So I'll go ahead and do that. Alright, so like I said, we got everything off. We got the bottom clips, most of them broke, obviously. We're yanking on it, so you gotta expect that. And then like I said, we accidentally popped the top one back in. We pulled the tailgate back, popped those back out, and we got it free. So if you want to come in, we'll kind of show you. These are what the tabs look like. These are the top ones, obviously, and these are the bottom ones that we broke. And like I said, the reason why we just pulled on it and broke it is because we have new ones that we're just going to replace it with. And that's pretty much the only way that we found out to get this tailgate plaque off. So, I know, like I said, it's a little unnerving to just pull on a $80,000 truck like that. But again, it's kind of the only way that it can be done. So, if you need, we get these clips off Amazon. It's a special part number. We'll try to put it in the description below. We'll try to link it straight to Amazon. They're a little bit different. They need modified when you do put them in. They're a little long, so you have to cut the ends off and fit them in. But they do work. It's the only ones that we found that work. If anybody else has any suggestions, please comment. Let us know if you found any different ones. But we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get this sanded. We're gonna get it painted, and we're gonna show you how we pretty much throw it back on the truck. That's the easy part though, is putting it back on the truck, because the clips just snap right back into place, and then you put your screws back on and you're done. So, like I said, these are all the clips that we broke. If you can, get them all out of the tailgate, get them all out of the bed, clean up your mess, and then you should be set. So, like I said, hopefully this part of it was helpful. I know there's not a lot of information about how to pull these off the truck, and these are the same if you got a limited, if you got a King Ranch with this on the truck. It's the same way, just same clips, same everything. But again, we'll come back in a second once it's done painted, and I'll show you how we throw it back on as well. So, all right, so since we broke half the clips, we gotta replace them. These are the clips that you're gonna replace them with. Again, these are on Amazon. That's where we found these, and they do have to be modified a little bit to fit into the plaque. So we cleaned out all our broken ones, but as you see, these clips right here are facing like this, and these will fit in without modification, but they'll be installed the wrong way. So what you have to do is you have to trim the sides here. You have to trim these sides skinnier so the clip can be installed like this instead of like this. So what you do, just take some cutters or whatever you have, trim it to the size you need, and then you can then push it back into the slots where the broken ones were. And we take the pliers on the back side to pinch them back in. Just like that. And then the clips are pretty much good to go. So you probably have to end up doing them for all the ones on the bottom. But like I said, we'll try to link these clips so you can know which ones to buy for the broken ones. But we'll go ahead and replace all these clips so we can throw the plaque back on the truck. Alright, so we got all our clips installed. If you end up breaking all the ones on the bottom, you're gonna need to install 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 clips. And these come in a pack of 20, so you should be more than good when you reinstall it. But now that we got our clips on, we can go through it on the truck.
Been over, then I'm murdered. I'm gonna if you want you a person. Oh, baby, you be lying your purses. I be here and say you buying them purses. I can't even lie, you ain't my type. You ain't even know that's fine in person.